Yeah. I don't hate many things, but liars, thieves, clowns with stolen crowns, you get no grace.
Yeah, I see the twitch in your jaw when you twist up the truth. Little paper crown king, counterfeit proof. You smile in the light, then you rot in the dark. Backdoor deals, cheap soul, bargain bin hard. You talk big game, but your pockets stay light. Only thing you ever built was a stack of white lies. Hands always out, but you never gave back. You don't want respect, you just want the rack. You whisper like a snake, then deny what you said. Play dumb in the daylight, pop venom in bed. You think we can't see through the smoke that you blow? We archive the receipts, you reap what you sow. You thought we wouldn't notice the cracks in the glass, but pressure makes diamonds and frauds don't last. You wanted attention, you wanted the stage, now choke on the spotlight. Welcome to rage. I despise every liar that swears they're a saint. Every thief playing victim, hiding their taint. All around idiots screaming they're kings, built on delusion and cheap little schemes. No mercy for frauds, no grace for the fake, for the fake. You built your own coffin, now lie in the grave, grave. You brag about hustle, but hustle is theft. You drain every room till there's nothing left. Friends are just ladders you climb and you kick, then cry when you're lonely, pathetic and sick. Accountability, nah, that ain't your creed. You water your ego with other folks' bleed. You call it mistakes, nah, that's design. A parasite pattern you repeat every time. You laugh like a clown till the circus is burned, but karma's a ledger and interest is earned. Every fake promise, every fake tear, echoes get louder when judgment is near. Liars, parasites with sleeves, run on, get out from the goddamn mail. You wanted chaos, you wanted the spark. Now drown in the fire, you lit in the dark. I don't scream for revenge, I just watch what you do. Your own workshop in the blade that comes back for you. No need for my hands, no need for my name. Your reflection's the monster, you're too weak to claim. I despise every liar that poisons the well, every thief that pretends they escape from hell. All around idiots, high on their noise, built like paper, loud little toys. No mercy for frauds, no grace for the fake, for the fake, for the fake. Truth is a storm, and I am the quake, 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 quake. Built it on lies, now choke on it. No mercy, no excuses. You stack your lies like ammunition, loaded mouths with false ambition, smiling while you drain the room. Digital plague and designer perfume. You call it mistakes, I call it design. Every damn move was premeditated slime. You knew the damage, you knew the cost. Now you're mad your mask got ripped and tossed. Mistakes don't run, patterns don't fade. You built your throne on people you betrayed. No sympathy, no shield, no I forgot, no deal. You dug the grave, you chose the blade. Now feel the weight of the mess you made. Of the mess you made. Equal opportunity hater, lie annihilator. You scam your own, we escalate your true detonator. Opportunity hater, backstab curator. You built your empire, but manipulate, terminate ya. Just place, terminate ya. You want grace? You should show it. You want mercy? You should own it. You want silence? You should have kept it. Now choke on the fire you fucking started. No grace, no passes, no grace, no passes, no grace, no passes. You lie, you answer, you scam, we blasted. No grace, no passes. truth move faster than the lies you post. You played the victim when exposed in light, but you were predator in the night. You fed off trust like it was free. Now accountability's knocking violently.
You think we pick sides? No, we pick apart every fake apology, every rotten heart. Equal opportunity means you too. No matter the math, the clicks, the count.
This is what God's awkward sounds like. Sounds like. You chose this. You lit the match. We built the fire. You fed the flames. We bring the fire. You sold your people for applause. Now drown in the cause.
No grace, no passes. We don't forget, we don't collect.
No grace.
No passes. You fucked around, now feel the yanks.
Equal opportunity means nobody's safe from their own reflection. Degenerate lost don't take. We don't destroy reputations. We expose foundations. If it falls, that's on you.
You built it on lies. Now choke on it. No mercy, no excuses. You stack your lies like ammunition. Loaded mouths with false ambitions.
You're still talking. I've been changing. You keep telling my old story like it's breaking news. Like I ain't shed that skin, like I ain't paid those dues. You love the chaos version that reacted every time, but I learned how to breathe, now I don't feed that line. You scroll through who I used to be, like that's all I'll ever show. But growth don't scream for attention, it moves quiet, slow. I stop fighting shadows, stop answering back. You still narrate my history like I never elevated. You say people don't change, but you don't want them to. If I ride past that version, what does that say about you? If I move with intention, if I walk in control, you can't play me the villain when I'm healing my soul. You always got something to say, but you never say I grew. You want the fire I used to be, not the peace I choose. You don't like this silence on me, don't like how calm I stand. I stopped swinging at the noise, now you don't understand. I'm different now, and that don't fit your plan. I'm mentor in the quiet, I get without a post while you waiting on a relapse, so you can say I told you so. You don't path for evolution, it don't trend that well. You rather see me stumble so your comfort doesn't fail. Funny how redemption makes some people tense, because if I can choose better, you lose your defense. You don't want to heal me, you don't want that lie, you just want a mirror that makes your chaos right. You don't hate my past, you're attached to it, because if I'm not that person anymore, you don't know where you stand with me, and that scares you. You always got something to say, but never say I changed. You build a cage out my mistakes and hope that stays the same, but I don't chase approval, I on me. Growth looks different on me.
I'm taking that back. Fuck the trash, stop using it. Ooh, yeah, I'm taking that back. You wore it out, now we ruin it. Ooh, I'm taking that back. Had your moment, you blew it. Ooh, fuck the trash, that sound ain't yours, you used it. You ran it in the dirt, yeah, you beat it to death. Same tide noise, no spine, no depth. Borrowed hype, counterfeit flex. Now the crowd look bored, like what's next? You thought the echo was power? Nah, it was empty and loud. Same word, same move, same hour. Played it so much it broke down. I don't recycle garbage, I burn it, salt it, move on. You mistook noise for a message. Now the mic back where it belongs. Ooh, I'm taking that back. Fuck the trash, stop using it. Ooh, I'm taking that back. You wore it out, now we ruin it. Ooh, I'm taking that back. No more clowns abusing it. Ooh, fuck the trash. Dead sound, yeah, we losing it. Every time you yell it, it mean less. Like a joke with no damn punch. You screamed it so damn desperate, now it hit like a plastic punch. Culture vultures, no respect. Just repeat it till it's dry, then get mad when someone says, yo, that shit already died. Don't scream just to fill space. I speak when it actually lands. You copied the look, not the weight. Now watch me take it back with my hands. Now stop that.
That ain't hype, that's residue.
When I did that,
Overused and see-through. You yelled it loud, but you said nothing. Now step aside, this ain't yours, it's coming.
ooh, I'm taking that back. Take it. Fuck the trash, stop using it. Ooh, I'm taking that back. Mine. You wore it out, now we ruin it. Ooh, I'm taking that back. No more fake ass movement. Ooh, fuck the trash, that sound reclaim, we losing you with it. We done ass needed, yeah, I said that fast. If you like the show, then send that cash at bed. Chat go crazy, throw it up real quick. Super chat flashing while I talk my shit. We done ass needed, I'm stressed out bad. Life ain't free, better bless this chat. Hit that dollar sign, don't be shy tonight. If you rock with me, make the numbers fight. I'm live again, same chaos, new day. Bills keep calling like now you can't wait. I don't beg, I just state the facts. Entertainment ain't free. Tap that app, laughs on demand. Unfiltered talk, running my mouth to the whole chest box. If the vibe hit right and you crack that grin, show love once, let the tip jar spin. We done ass needed, yeah, I said that fast. If you like the show, then send that cash app back. Super chat poppin', name lit bright. Buy me some peace for the rest of the night. We done ass needed. Oh, oh, we done ass needed. Hey, I ain't polished, I ain't corporate clean. This that back row energy basement scene. If you hate watching, still counts to me. Drop $1 just to disagree. Your time ain't cheap. Stress stay loud. Help a minutes out. Don't hold out. If I made you laugh, pissed you off or not, that's worth at least one digital nada. Cash app bingo, super chat, glow. Talk that talk, let the balance grow. No shame here, I'm saying it loud. Support your favorite online. Cleaning as needed, yeah, I said that fast. If you like the show, then send that cash app out. Super chat poppin', name lit bright. Buy me some peace for the rest of the night. We
true. The stream runs better because of you. If you felt the vibe, you know what to do. Hit send it, post, I'll salute you. Yo.
You do it all for a payout. Flash links, hold hands out. We do the work in the background, built from the ground, out of ground loud. You beg for money on timelines. We flip blueprints into lifelines. You chase drama for a quick pay. We plant seeds, watch the rent stay. You scream problem, never own one. We take heat, still we hold some. We sign checks, you just send tags. Whole life lived in a red flag. We are not the same. We don't dance for change. You offer drama for that quick pay. We build futures while you press play. We got homes, we got names. You got screenshots, petty games. We got work, we got weight. You just talk and call it fake. We do not control anyone. We hold lines when the pressure comes. We got elders, we got kids fed. You got stories that you never lived. We stand firm when it falls down. You chase beef just to feel out. We got scars, yeah, we earned those. You got filters, you got burn posts. We are not the same. We don't dance for change. You offer drama for that quick pay. We build futures while you press play. We got homes, we got names. You got screens.
Every time you open your mouth, facts take a sick day. Every time you hit go live, truth leaves the building. Let's be honest. Mark the Tard loud wrong every night. Google 2 words, thinks he cracked the code of life. Reads a rumor, skips the source, hits record. Now confusion paying bills while he begs for more. Gets it twisted, then doubles down hard. Wrong once, nah, wrong's just a brand. Drama printer go brrr, panic on demand. Fear clickbait wrapped in a half-ass plan. He don't misspeak, he chooses the mess. Cause chaos converts better than facts ever did. Truth takes work, lies travel fast. Especially when rent due and views look bad. Wrong again, paid the same. Misinformation's his favorite game. Facts don't matter, truth too slow. Drama cash flow, that's all he knows. Wrong again. Watch him pivot when receipts appear. Deletes the post and reappears with tears. How did he know? It's the shield he wears. Funny how ignorance always pays his fares. Plays confused but sharp with the money math. Knows exactly how to milk the aftermath. Every beef stretched thin, wrung dry. Then he moves on like he didn't just lie. Claims he's asking questions, nah, that's fake. He's selling outrage, not honest debate. If being wrong was illegal today, he'd plead misunderstood and ask y'all to pay. Wrong again, still acts wise. Pocket full of cash, empty eyes. Truth don't trend, lies go far. That's the hustle, Mark the Tard. Wrong again. Never checks facts, checks analytics. If it spikes the chart, ethics ain't in it. Mouth runs fast, brain lagging behind. Confidence loud, accuracy decline. Uses drama like a debit card swipe, max it out, then cry online. Burns bridges, then blames the smoke. Acts shocked when nobody throws a rope. He don't build, he feeds off mess. Parasitic takes dressed up as press. If accountability knocked at his door, mute the mic and pretend he wasn't home. You're not misinformed, you're unbothered by being wrong, as long as it pays. Facts corrected, nah, that ruins the show. Can't let reality slow the cash flow. Every update ignored, every fix declined. Cause clarity don't monetize like fear combined. Audience tired, but the grift stays strong. Same wrong story, different song. When truth shows up with time stamps and names, he blocks pivots, resets the frame. Not a mistake if it's done on purpose. Not confusion if the goal is disturbance. Mark the Tard, front row seat, watching lies, eat them from the inside deep. Fine again, no shame attached. Drama mind like a money pass. Truth buried, lies on display. Rent paid by leading folks astray. Wrong again, still goes live. Act surprised when trust don't survive. Say it plain, don't miss the mark. You're not a victim, mark the mark. You didn't get it wrong, you sold being wrong. And one day, that invoice come all again.
Yeah. Degenerate lost art. Archive never forgets. You don't want love, you want soldiers. You don't throw fists, you throw coordinates. Send them in to crash out for your accolades. You whisper ride for me, they mobilize. Whole time you scrolling for a highlight. You ain't loyal, you're strategic. Drama's your brand, chaos your allegiance. Say protect me, but won't protect truth. Every war you start ain't got no roots. You feed egos like protein shakes. Gas up pride to the pavement breaks. Handle that for me, that's your line. While you screenshot angles for cloud online. You don't care who catches a case, long as your name stays center stage. You don't bleed, you don't swing, you just crown yourself off everything. You want war for your ego, bodies down for your free show. Send them crashing for applause. Lingos when they take the loss. No loyalty, just leverage. Turn love into a weapon. When it blows up in they face, you vanish without a trace. You recruit by emotion, not by fact. Sell a fantasy, then step back. Call it queen energy. Nah, that's fraud. Real power don't need a fine squad. You'll sacrifice anybody breathing for a trending topic this evening. Concerns get laughed at, brushed aside till somebody's freedom's on the line. You don't build, you incite. You turn private issues into public fights. You play helpless when it's convenient. They switch roles when it's expedient. Every bridge you burn, you blame the spark. Every riot you start, you call it art. But real ones, beat the pattern fast. You rotate, protectors like hourglass sand. Right. You want war for your ego, front row seats to the free show. Men crash out, you collect.
Listen to me.
Like you never changed. Like growth ain't real. Like scars don't mean lessons, but strength. Strength don't beg to be believed. It just shows up different.
The more questions that cop ask,
They keep your old name in their mouth like it's permanent ink. Like the worst version of you is the only thing they think. Never mention the night you sat rebuilding the frame. Never speak on the discipline, reshaping the flame. They want drama receipts, they don't want evolution. They comfortable judging allergic to resolution. But change ain't done. It's out of destruction. Brick by brick, self-reconstruction. Fire in the screen for applause. Took accountability without blaming the cause. Every scar got a lesson carved under the skin. The stronger man ain't perfect, he just don't repeat sin. You can doubt me, you can test me, you can watch from a distance and guess me. But I grow. I live it. Change is the proof, not your opinion. Strength is built in the darkest conditions. I don't flex it, I demonstrate. Pressure makes diamonds, not debate. Change is the proof, I don't announce it. Move different now, you can't pronounce it. Stronger man, I don't gotta shout. My light speaks louder than your doubt. Used to react fast, now I calculate.
What's up, guys? So, I seen that Kaylee went live last night. It seems like age is being weaponized here. And it's funny, despite all the receipts that you claim to have, you still can't get things right. You have my birthday. You have my name. Now, given that you do have my birthday, how could you fuck something up? You go live every day for hours, mostly spreading misinformation, mostly being the talking piece, but you still can't get things right. We're going to sit back and we're going to react to Kaylee's live stream where she's talking about me being groomed by Blame Katie, supposedly when I was 17 years old, and we're going to go based off of that, actually. I've often wondered why you didn't show the receipts on the date, but it makes a lot it makes a lot more sense now. So let's go ahead and play. What do we got here? Part 1 from her flagged stream.
Honest, upstanding,
Okay.
member of this community. And
By the way, can I just say this really quick? That's not you. We all know what you look like. The filtered images aren't helping, okay? I'm not sure if you're trying to use your looks to help persuade some chat members. That's not you. You look a crack addict. Like, okay, let's go ahead and go through. Let's go ahead. Let's go.
Doing goodness. Put a name on it. Put a receipt on it. Make your claims very clear, and you can come in the live stream now. I'll even drop a link for you, and we can clear it up. I feel like that was purposely done. I feel like it was slander. I feel like the same people that give you information also gave Mama T information, and I feel like it was purposely passed over to you, like this dodgy information, knowing that you have huge influence in this community. And I guarantee you it came from Katie's camp, it came from Peach and Ghost, and they are the ones that is trying to benefit off the back of, hey, we all seen it tonight, like in Katie's live stream, the only people still fucking with her are those 10 to 20.
No, I mean, I think the only reason why she is reacting to what you're saying is because you're calling her a pedophile, right? You even had the gall to go live about it twice. I think the total time of your streams was about almost 5 hours worth of live footage. You couldn't get anything right. If somebody came into my chat and called me a pedophile, I think I'm going to address it. I think so far Katie's done nothing wrong. You guys came across something that was completely fake. Doctored dates. We have your source, and it's not what you claim it to be, right? And it makes sense why you didn't drop the link to this, supposed receipt. I got my own receipt. Okay, I got my own receipt. So let's go ahead and just continue watching this, actually.
And you're saying you're going to go steal his 70-year-old neighbor and take her on a date. And Marty and Dylan, okay? The 3 of them. We're going to focus on that. And then obviously we're going to show like some clips of Southern, because obviously she was involved in some of the stuff as well. And this time I do have it actually confirmed it is Southern, okay? 100%. So we're going to like move into that, and we're going to look at William's trolling that Katie claims is A-OK and above board. And then we're going to look at 007's trolling, okay? And I'd love to know from Degen and from all these other outraged people, on the post, seriously.
I'm sorry, like she's talking really slow, but she's saying a whole lot of nothing. So I got to go ahead and skip through this. Okay.
One fucking documentary that came out on him.
Yeah.
Fucking clip. Okay, 007 is guilty.
Okay, this is like incredibly boring. I don't like this.
Make it make sense, okay? The double standards, that's what he's guilty of. Then the situation keeps going, and all the other clips that were included didn't even include 007. He wasn't there, he wasn't on the voice chats, he wasn't involved. So
I actually do think, regardless of me not having an opinion on the Bill situation, granted I wasn't around for almost 2 years, if it's been taking place on the server for God knows how long, and it keeps happening, right? Every video, every screenshot happens in that server, and the owner happens to be that person, something's going on, right? Something's up. I don't like this whole entire narrative of, it's not so-and-so's fault. Why does it keep happening then? You would think after the first time, hey guys, we should sit back and, not escalate the situation, not have Bill rub shit all over himself. It just keeps happening. It literally keeps happening. So when does the point come where we say, okay, it's time to stop? This has been going on for almost 2 years. So when is it time to stop? Right? There's a lot of hypocrisy going around, right? When is it time to stop? When are we going to say, okay, the stuff going on is not okay. It keeps happening in my server over and over again, but these people are holding me responsible. Why is that? I wonder why. I really do. I do think as like a server owner, it would be your responsibility after over 2 years to maybe not catch it after the first time, maybe not after the second time, but dozens of times. You would think you would know, and then maybe it would stop, right? Then maybe it would. I do think there's a difference between talking shit to Bill, talking to him, haha, very funny. You see rages a lot, cool, whatever. But it's also like another thing to have him like drink manure, like drink shit and then rub shit all over himself. Granted that he's not even a pedophile. And it seems to be going back and forth here that Bill's a pedophile, Bill's not a pedophile. What do we believe? What do we believe, chat? He isn't one. William said this, 007 said that. I mean, like, what do we believe? And it's funny that we're jumping to the defense. Dylan, who was an actual pedophile, who had Lolly in his phone, would abuse his cats within the household, would also abuse his elderly grandfather. I think there's a Kiwi Farms page on him that I am going to link here. It's just so strange that we're all of a sudden jumping to the defense of like an actual pedophile for a quick gotcha from 4 years ago, when nobody seems to know the context of the story of that. Known pedophile, does stuff for attention. VCs get recorded. Meanwhile, we have Bill, supposedly a pedophile. I've seen no receipts on that. I think they're now saying that to help get heat off of themselves. Supposedly a pedophile. Now he's not a pedophile. Now he's a pedophile. Make it make sense. I want like actual receipts from this, because so far there hasn't really been a lot of receipts on your end. Seriously. And now I also have to deal with the fact that we have Katie being called a pedophile, for being associated with me. You have my date of birth. You literally have my date of birth. December of 2003, right? You literally have my birth. How could you get this fucked up? And you're purposefully changing the timeline too, which is so strange to me. From what I do remember, Chuck and Dylan literally came around in 2022. You can also view that on the Kiwi Farms forums. Also going back based off of the Music Biz Marty archive, it's really strange to me. So we're purposefully turning a year back so it fits the narrative that I was underage, right? It's so retarded. It's so retarded. So let's go ahead and move on here. Let's see what she has to say about this.
Last documentary that Katie was so fucking proud as punch about. Put it out there. And the only thing that he was actually guilty of is telling Bill maybe he should show his dick to the blonde, the tranny. Like, that's the thing, like, they're presenting stuff, and none of it is, like, aligning.
Question.
Right,
Yeah,
Tyler
what
is
happened,
now on
man?
the panel, okay?
He must have done something really bad to have done that to be blackmailed to do that.
That's what I was saying earlier in the Discord server.
I mean, he must have done something real bad.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Third avatar that joined the panel, that was Tyler, and obviously Tyler arrives at 2:55, and this is like obviously the timestamps. I'm going to release the link to that live stream so people can go over and get it themselves and have a look at it and cover it and talk about it. Tyler was 17 at the time of the live stream.
Yeah, sure.
Katie actively watched and viewed porn with a 17-year-old minor. Now, really, truly think about that, okay? You know when someone's a minor, you know they're very young. Also, it wasn't hidden in the Cyrex community that Tyler was that age, okay? Tyler doesn't hide his age now, and he's only young.
From what I do remember, I didn't confidently start saying how old I was, I think, until the point to where I turned 21, I believe. As far as I'm concerned, nobody ID'd anybody at the door. Nobody knew. I think like the narrative of like somebody said that William sent Cyrex dick pics to me. It's absolutely not true. And him and I don't think him and I have ever had at least once like a DM conversation from that time either. I do think everything at the time was, I think mainly on Marty's panel. So I think that's like another lie that's being spread that William sent dick pics to me, or Cyrex dick pics. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Everybody knew. Yep, everybody knew. Yeah, totally.
Still. He has never hid his age. He confidently says it.
Not true.
Marty's always had his docs. Okay, so Marty knew. People have been talking for years and years and years about Tyler being around when he was 15, when he was 16, when he was 17, when he was 18. Like, even an idiot like myself can go fucking online or go to the live streams and see references in multiple live streams to his age. Katie absolutely was.
There have not been multiple
that
references
Tyler
to how old I was at all. If that was the case, I think this would have definitely been brought up a lot sooner, right? Where these receipts were like, it's always been known, right? I remember when it always came to being on the internet, you keep all of your information private. Obviously it's definitely not the case anymore, but that's never been like a well-known fact. I don't know how long you've been around this community for. You obviously don't know what you're talking about. You're obviously a talking piece. You're obviously a talking piece. How long have you been around? Not very long. I don't think I've seen your name until this year. And now we're sweeping under the rug for these people that are using you, and they're not coming out. They're not even speaking for themselves. I think the only person that has so far was 007. However, he goes live at like 3 a.m. and he tells people to panel up. And he's done this twice now, where like he goes live at 3 a.m. and he posts the link and he's like waiting for people to panel up. So that's like, as far as I'm concerned, he's actually the only person that has went live about it. However, I don't think there's really been a lot of receipts to anything. And this quick gotcha moment to where like I was underage is just clearly not true. And it's just to push narrative of this person's a pedophile, that person's a pedophile. You're listening to the source, right? I'm literally the source. So
was 17 years old. Obviously she's going to deny it because she's super shocked that like this receipt has even come out to begin with. And
yeah, very shocking.
Like, think about like everything. And like, she feels like Marty's her hero, right? And she would love to be the next Marty, right? I bet you would, Katie, okay?
Right, so that never happened, by the way. So let me go and just tell you guys this. After Marty passed, I think Katie didn't start covering Cyrax until maybe a few months later. I never heard her state that she was going to be the next Music Biz Marty. I do think ever since he passed, there was this thing where people were fighting to see who can wrangle Cyrax because he was a massive moneymaker, right? I think anybody that streams him, it's guaranteed views. And I think whoever could become the biggest live streamer of Cyrax within that sector makes money. I do think money was a massive motivator, concerning the fact that these people went after literally anybody that would cover him during the time after Marty passed away. The whole entire narrative that Katie wanted to be the next Music Biz Marty, those words never came out of her mouth. Right? Those words never came out of her mouth. And hypothetically, if it did, was that the cause for doxing her and harassing her family? I personally don't think so. It's strange. Like, money is a massive motivator within the sector. I really do think it's like really pathetic that like you're willing to throw people underneath the bus for some cash. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue here.
I bet you would love to go around and victimize vulnerable autistic adults, mentally challenged.
That's actually quite funny that you say that with the sector that we're all involved in. I really think there's a lot of hypocrisy going on. You're actively being an activist for like an actual pedophile. You know nothing about this guy. You know nothing about him. I do think that you're going based off of one voice chat from 2022. They're saying March of 2021. Where's the receipt? I got the receipts where Marty first reacted to Dylan popping up into the scene. That was in 2021. Starks was pretty big at that time. It was 2022, early 2022 at that. Why are you actively defending pedophiles? Like, that's what I'm actually curious about. If you know anything about this guy, I'm going to make sure to link his Kiwi Farms thread. It's not exactly active, but you'll definitely see what everybody's been talking about. I'm not sure what kind of information that they're withholding on this guy. He's not a vulnerable autist. That's ridiculous.
Adults.
I do know that when he first came around and when Mari discovered him, he was being an advocate for Cyrax because he's like retarded. So like he's like being like an activist for Cyrax, and I assume people got into him within the sector. This guy has a lolly on his phone. He has lolly on his phone, fucking gore porn images. It was ridiculous. Beating on his cats, harassing his elderly grandfather, as far as I remember. So I'm curious, why are you defending a pedophile to help justify what happened to Bill? It really does seem like hypocrisy, and like I know that like I'm being thrown into it, but you can't even get your facts straight.
I bet you would love them to do like nasty, disgusting, sexually depraved acts to themselves, sodomize themselves. Like, this is right up your alley, okay? You love pedophiles. You seem to always be floating around them and always reaching out to them. And heck, you wanted to link up with Wings and Redemption. You just the other day shouted them out. Like, this is your type of crowd. So I can see why you would want to be like Marty. And then you got William, literally in voice chats, okay? And that's something I'm going to go over in a second. William is in, so please all see the full live stream. Like,
anyway, let's go and take a look at the receipt here that I actually have pulled up here. This is from 2022, February 27th. On Marty's Rumble. This was the source, by the way, that they absolutely would not show. February 27, 2022. Marty said, is it gay to suck dick for Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Meet Yoko, right? The initial meeting. So here was her screenshot. Here's all the timestamps down below. So given that it is in 2022, how old was I in 2022 if I was born in 2003? You can't even do proper math. Right, so 27, 23, Yoko's lolly gore infatuation right there. Gothi arrives, blah, blah, blah. And here's what she clipped right here down below. Katie arrives. Marty shows Katie chucks its jerk off video. and then Tyler arrives. This is your source you wouldn't link, by the way. I'm pretty sure that you realize that you fucked up. February 27, 2022. So early 2022 is when Dylan and Chuck first popped up on the scene. VC's and whatnot. So I really don't understand what these people are talking about, the narrative that these people are pedophiles. And it was underage. I think it was rather strange. I really do think like it's rather strange. I think it's really about it, actually. Which I can say. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. Let's see. Give me one moment here. Bill Shaven has bigger arms than John. Okay. Want to take a stab? Who said that? Oh my god, I trolled Bill, got me there. I do think there is like actually a difference between laughing at a guy and having him rub shit on himself, considering the fact he's basically like an innocent guy with anger issues. I haven't really seen anything so far that this guy is a pedophile. It's really weird. It seems like members of that community keep going back and forth on it, so I think we need to find a middle point. Let's find a middle point here. Hey, Katie. Katie abuses me and I'm disabled. Oh, I'm sorry about that, George. Well, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I'm extremely offended. So offended. Greatly offended. Something like that. You want to? You want to know who you sound like there? You sound like Kaylee. Is she calling Marty a pedophile? She said Katie came up on stream and it makes her a pedophile because Marty played Chuck's clip. Even though I wasn't underage on the panel. And I think we actually showed that. No, she's not 6'10". One says, no, see, your kind can't read. I condemned his assault. Even though you did condemn his assault, we saw people coming around and are saying, well, yeah, well, you called him names. You called him names. You sent him eggs or something like that. However, rubbing shit all over himself, drinking shit, tasering himself, the door busting open his face. But that's okay. Are those two equal, though? Is it equal to send eggs and then at the same time make Bill rub shit all over himself? I don't think so. Although I do feel like people have taken place in trolling Bill, I think there's a certain extent to it. You know what I mean? Mari Hay just about everything related to the Sox community. Well, I can't exactly disagree with that. I can't exactly disagree with that. If I was streaming to like almost 10,000 people every night, I think I'll get sick of some chuds as well. You know. Well, okay, William said anyone who are still friends with these people are dumber than Chance Wilkins. There's been so much infighting happening over the past few weeks. And I remember when somebody brought up in my chat, I said I absolutely do not feel bad for cinemas or Mark saying docs. I really don't feel bad. Oh yeah, I know. But considering the length that they went on me, should I feel bad? I don't think so. The countless people that they harassed and doxed over the past few years, it's just, you reap what you sow. That's all I can say. For idiots in the bat, Tyler was an adult. Yeah. It's funny too, Katie, because like they have my birthday. Katie, do you want to come? Do you want to come on panel for a little bit? Maybe for like 5 minutes. If not, that's fine. That's fine. So it says if you're going to lie, Johnny Boy, at least make it believable and make sure no one has the actual proof to debunk it. Apparently, he went to my Discord server last night and started. Him and his buddy started dropping the docs and multiple people in there. This was at like 4 a.m, by the way. There seems to be a theme here where they conduct things at 4 a.m, where nobody else can catch on to them, but we've seen it all. It just seems to be hypocrisy, you know. Like if nobody said anything, I think everything, you know, I mean, like would have been fine. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, I'll admit that William never did anything harmful to Bill, but, you know, you're still making fun of and laughing at a disabled man. I do see your point. I really do. However, with the sector that we're in, I do think that, you know, one of the most harmless things you can do is laugh at somebody. You know, I think it's funny that like he's raging and saying racial slurs, but William came out, he said, hey, I just don't agree with what I saw, and I think it's disgusting. And then all of a sudden, it's wartime. It's wartime now that he said that. Is he wrong, though? There are many things not to like about anybody around here, but is he wrong? And I think the comparison of laughing at somebody to going to the extent that some people went, it's not really a fair comparison. You can say that so-and-so trolled Bill. How far did the trolling go? Seriously. I didn't even want to talk about it, right? I'm like, I really didn't even want to talk about it. Not like I'm getting DMs from cinemas. He's saying, hey, do you mind to comment on this? Why were you underage? I wasn't underage, you fucking retard. Like, what are you talking about? You have my birthday. You have my name. So why are you actively lying about it? It's not going to help your case. You know, I mean, like, I think in a situation like this, don't lie. That's all you can do. You're tired of once again thinking about eggs? Jesus Christ. No, I don't condone sending concrete to anybody. Stop it. I think going IRL is really retarded. You think so, William? Okay. Okay, so T6 said, sorry about that. I'm going to pause this. I'm pretty tired here. I just got home. So like I said, it's easy to cherry pick a few parts in these bits. No context, no history, no nothing. Only outrage is idiots and people watching only little clips. I do understand the context of it, you know, everything involved being disgusting. I would like to know where the receipts are and what led to it, right? Most of it seems to be for shock value too, like quick gotchas. They're not even bothering looking into the history. Interesting couple of weeks. Yeah, I know. You know, George, like the whole entire thing started when I was alive, and then somebody dropped like Cinema's docs in one of my comment sections on my old live streams. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And then literally, so like most of my streams were being filled with doxes, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, whoa. And then I see, you know, Cinemas and Marks end up getting doxed. I don't feel bad. I really don't. So Ivan Ross's William Glory Hole was doing the racks first, and I could say that he's never been unnecessarily malicious or going after someone without good reasons. I would like to say that maybe you guys can go back through these Music Biz Marty archives and see exactly what Dylan's all about. I don't think they are going to release anything leading up to any points here. I think they're withholding that, and I think they're like drip feeding little stuff for shock value. But I do agree the whole entire situation is pretty retarded. So now that like all this is going down, they're like, let's go and throw the Hail Mary here and talk about Tyler's age and not even get it right. You didn't even get it right. Take some time here. I went live with no preparation here, and you guys are like spending weeks talking about this shit. You guys have had weeks to gather as much information as possible, and like it's still wrong. It's still wrong. I never got into all cow culture. They just pick on disabled people like Bill or Tony Chase and laugh at them. I get making fun of Chance and Chris Chan and Nova blindness and disabled people. So, what makes Dylan innocently disabled? I saw someone was sending Marks and Cinema's nooses and bags of manure. I do think that is going too far. Again, like these people have done me really wrong. Like I can sit there and fucking post their names and addresses all day. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I really don't like them. I really don't like them. But am I going to send shit to their house? No. Absolutely not. Would I say it's karma though? Have they brought that upon themselves? Absolutely. Would I recommend doing it? No. But it's funny that they've been doing that to so many people, and then when it happens to them, they go around and hide. When I got doxxed 2 years ago, I believe it was April or May, and I think everyone's heard the Discord VC, right? Everyone's heard the Discord VC where I was in there, and Marks was going off, and he was telling me to answer some questions. And I tried to answer his questions. I shouldn't have tried to, but I tried to answer his questions, and as I'm doing it, he's yelling over me, telling me to shut up, right? And then he tells me, why are you avoiding the questions? I'm like, I'm not avoiding the questions. I'm trying to answer you. And then he moves on to the next one, and then it just like, ends up repeating itself. And then he gave me a deadline. He's like, you're going to appear on my panel, and we're going to debate, or I'm going to release your information. First of all, that sounds like blackmail. Second of all, you're going to do it anyway. And how I know they were going to do it anyway, before even the deadline even came, they were posting it everywhere. Everywhere. And I've also, oh yeah, I know. And I've often questioned why in the first place they did it. Like, I've never gotten a straight answer ever. I've never gotten a straight answer. Cinema's recent answer, this is from November 5th of 2025. He said, well, you were doing weird power plays with 007. And then I asked him, what are these power plays? And he didn't answer. It's weird. Strange. So Kelly was not around for any of this. She has no clue what happened back then. She has no clue. I would urge people to go around and watch these old archives and do your research. And I'm hoping more and more ends up getting released about this. You know, that way it takes 5 hours to show 4 out of 4 out of context slips while she gaslights about 007 the rest of the time. This infighting is just ridiculous, Power Robin. It really is. The whole thing's ridiculous. I don't think any of this should have happened. Just like how I think that they shouldn't have unjustifiably put on my information back then. They really had no reason doing that. Besides the fact maybe I didn't have the clout that they wanted anymore. Because I remember when I had them around, when they first showed up to my live streams, I thought they were cool people. We're talking 2023 here, right? That's when I first started streaming. They showed up. I thought they were cool. Like, I was sharing laughs with them. I would highlight their messages. And I made them moderators. I opened up a Discord server. But as time went on, I know that 007 came around after the Sting during January or maybe late December of 2023 or early 2024. Then they stopped coming around, right? But then they would only come around to post their stream links or post their video links, so they're self-promoting all the time. It's weird. Like I said, I guess it was because I didn't have the clout that they wanted. So then they quickly moved on to 007, right? I feel like that's what happened, but it is what it is. Why did you hide your Rumble RG? They shouldn't be hiding anything. If they're not wrong, then you shouldn't be hiding anything. I got so much shit. I got so much shit for hiding my streams because they were trying to flag my channel down. So I got 2 strikes out of 3. So then I had to privatize everything because they were striking my channel while I was gone. In their case, it seems like they're hiding everything just to hide it. Sorry, people are tagging me here. I apologize. But I mean, to give you some insight on these people, they were pretty cool back then. You know, we would talk about ongoing politics within the community, and I thought they were cool. I made them mod. Then it seems like they took advantage of what me and my community built and started promoting their own shit, and then all of a sudden they doxed me, and then moved on to hanging with the other group, which is pretty fucked up if you think about it. I wouldn't have considered them to be this unhinged, and I'm wondering what changed. I really am. All this argument about these rules while I was watching watching the stream from his Bentley. Fuck, man. I mean, I guess it's I guess it's just good money. It's really good money. Well, the Reddit whistleblower who doxed him and getting doxed himself eventually. I do think that's the game that you play if you dox anybody, right? If you dox anybody, expect the same thing to happen to you. That's why I try to refrain from doing that as long as I've been live. Granted, I played a Cinemas clip, but considering the fact that they went live and they were showing my parents' information, my information, it is possibly the least thing I could do. Really, seriously. It kills the narrative. Yeah, not innocent at all. Anyway, sorry about that. Let me go and read through these. There's a lot of messages here. Okay. Marx looks like the guy from Smash Mouth, rest in peace. It's funny, he was like, he would call me fat all the time. Right, he would call me fat. And when I seen this picture of him, seriously, I'm like, man, this is like some infighting going on within the fat community, man. I don't have to mention, like, he kind of looks like Tibbs, bro. He kind of looks like Tibbs a little bit. So, where's he at, by the way? Because he would say the loudest. Panel up, don't hide. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Then he's gone. Innocent people don't leave like that, you know? But I will leave it up to you guys. Marx is the Burger King. Well, as far as I read, this guy's like 2 pedophiles within his family. And he was talking about gold mine. He was talking about the gold mine that Tibbs was. You had a gold mine within your own family, so you should have started off content from there. If you hate pedophiles so much, why are you pictured next to your pedophilic uncle? I don't know. It's weird. It's almost like they don't really stand on anything. That was shocking too. I was like, man, this guy is a real vendetta against pedophiles, which is like justified. And we find out that he's taking pictures next to his pedophilic uncle. Why don't you handle that guy? Why don't you handle that guy? What are you doing? Live by the docs, die by the docs. There's been a lot of doxing, you know. Doxing doesn't really solve anything. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I don't think people should be attacked for saying that's too far. No, I don't think so. I know that Cruella DeVille, if you know her, she's a chatter. She was recently being attacked, actually, because she said that not everybody in Kennel Kickers were bad people. And so I guess they got mad. I guess they got upset because she was helping William with his narrative. How's that so? I'm curious to know about that. What about Concrete to Jimmy? Well, isn't Jimmy like an actual pedophile? Like, shit, man. I think look, man, I think when it comes to them, fuck it. Rope Concrete to them, you know? But I think attacking anybody, including his random chatters, for having an opinion, trying to seek out their information, is pretty weird. It couldn't have happened to nice people. Like I said, my vendetta throughout the whole entire thing was mainly with Cinemas and Marks. You know, they would constantly come to my chat room. You know, every time I would go live, they're in there. You know what I mean? But now they're gone. They're not even here. Strange. The Bill stuff, I didn't even bother looking into any of that until I started getting people into my comment section. They're saying that I was groomed. How fucking disgusting do you have to be to say that I was groomed? Do you have the source right here? No. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sorry about that. I didn't think I should be live for this long. It's been 42 minutes. What's up, Ben Holden? What's going on, man? How are you? Look, it's okay not to defend William. It's fine. Like, it's also fine not to defend 007. I think you guys should be able to have opinions for yourself without being worried about being threatened. Your take is your take. I would actually urge you to do some research. If somebody sends a clip, can you ask them, hey, what's the context of this? What's leading up to this? You know what I mean? But other than that, I wouldn't let other people influence you on what to think. This is just me telling my part, and you take it how you will, whether you believe me or not, you know? So somebody's like, it's funny. Tony is a pedophile. Bill is not. Epstein, like, I'm never going to forget about the hard drive that he had, that he mentioned too. It was weird. Fucking weird guy. He's hiding from the process servers. Where's Silky Johnson? I heard what happened to him. I'm not going to say because I don't want to improve on it. So. Sorry, I'm my bad. I'm doing things really slowly here. I apologize. So Joey Cat says, imagine writing for Dylan, who has been open about his discussing pedophilic interests. and the other sick shit he's into. The way he treated his poor grandfather was enough to hate him. I do know that he would do crazy shit in VC, because he was being questioned based off the pedophilic stuff that he had on his phone, stuff that he would try to preach, the family members and the animals that he would abuse, so then he would lash out about it. So he was kind of pulling like a Cyrax with a pen, you know what I mean? Like, is this what you want? You want me to do it? Are you blocked? No? No, you're here. You're here. How are you? So Shanny go dump the bucket. Kaylee sure did help troll Bill. I can't really elaborate on this because I don't know. Though, and even joined KK until she was kicked. She even bought PJs for Bill with a man's face on them. The Bill despised the 007 new content. Well, I hope that's not true. What about Chibi Chibi? You know, it's been weird. I've been having a lot of returning chatters lately. Chibi was one of them. I remember when I first initially got doxxed, and I remember I went live the same night. I don't know why I went live the same night. I probably shouldn't have. I don't know what I was thinking, but I went live the same night. And these same innocent chatters were talking shit, like mad shit. I don't remember who some of them were, but it's strange seeing some of them back. I'm not going to say their names. I don't think Chibi was one of them. I'm not sure. But people just jump the bandwagon around here. You know what I mean? Somebody big gets taken down, they're riding for it. Well, hiding for strikes is different. Yeah, I had to. I had 2 strikes on the channel, so one more and I was gone. They were reporting my live streams for bullying, which is ironic. So. Anyway, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I really hope you're doing well. Although I was just talking to you. Funny how all these people's Rumble pages with videos full of trolling Bill immediately got deleted. I do think if it did stay up, it would have helped their case. It's strange. But who am I to judge? I prefer when this was a group of people who knew way too much about Cyrax than is healthy. I do miss that. I really do. But, you know, George, what happens when Cyrax is gone? This happens every time when he's gone. A lot of infighting happens because there's no content to be had, so they try to manufacture drama within their own communities. But I do think this is the worst it's ever been. It's ever been. I remember Epstein called the 007 situation from day one. So he did first. Okay, so 007 did disappear in my chat room during this whole entire Cyrax sting thing. So maybe early 2024 or late 2023, he popped up, and I was being warned by people like, don't get involved with him, please. And again, I really had no clue who this guy was, but Epstein was the only guy who kind of called it. He was. And he says, I owe him a beer. I was like, no, you're crazy, Epstein. I'm sorry. Look, there's so many. I apologize. CJ says he looks like Tibbs. Yeah, a little bit. So it always seems like an opportunity wing to bring down William and the other side. I think everyone's dragging each other down. It backfired, though? Yeah, it did. Katie, do you mind if I...
I don't sit. I don't sit at your table, you will want 808 drops, yeah. I don't sit at the same table as you. I don't break bread with the lies you brew. You were one, I was breaking through. Don't cry to me when it call for you. not my table, not my plate. You fed that hate, now you seal your fate. Told you once, told you twice, you left it off, rolled the dice. Wanted clout, wanted noise, didn't care who you destroyed. Proof in hand, you brushed it aside, ego loud, true deny. Open doors for snakes to crawl, they shot when it burns it all. You let it in for attention spice, numbers rising, morals light, now backfires, don't hit my line. You saw the red flags, every sign you warned, you refused. Now the fallout's on you. I don't see it at the same table as you. I don't see it, but you quite see through your hate cloud. It works, you knew. Now the smoke coming back to you. Not my circle, not my lane. You lit the fuse, now feel the flame. Those guys roll me and what they allow, chasing attention, feeding the crowd, snakes in the grass, but you called it grass. Now you bleeding out from your own past. Don't come crying when the tower falls. You build your weed with hollow walls. Evidence shown, you call it pride. Now deception's nowhere to hide. You want a spectacle, wanted to fight, didn't care if it wasn't right. I step back when the room gets foul. You stayed in it, now take that howl. Not my table, not my chair, not my chair, not my problem, I was clear. You warned, you ignored. Now the truth kicking down your door. I don't sit at the same table as you. I don't share space with the lies you choose when it backfires. Don't play confused. You were given proof, now sit with it. It's insane hate, it's discernment. You chose attention, now hold the burden.
I get you up here. Let me go and scroll through all the comments here. I'm sorry. I'm all the way at the top here. Jesus. Katie, would you like to come up? Look at all these comments, man. I can't. I feel bad because a lot of them are like towards me and I can't read them. What are my thoughts on Risky? I did come in disrespectful, but I came in more misguided and confused in the whole thing, to be honest. Whole thing on Risky. I did hear that he was threatening to send more things to Cyrax. That's just what he does, though. He's always threatening. I can't prove if he's actually sent anything, though. People claim that he sent the PC to him back in 2023. I can't prove that he did. I'm not sure if it's a bunch of rage baiting, but he's been around for a while. I can't prove that he sent anything, but offering the even rage bait to send gifts to like an actual pedophile is very weird. So I can understand why people are going after him. He has great songs. KK ran Silky off and shamed the shit out of him too. Why? When it comes to this community, I don't really think the shaming is weird and it's really ironic. Well, he's a great singer. So Bell makes better music than Young Will. I would have to agree on that. But it's nice to have you back, George Lucas. It really is. It's nice to have you here. Tyler can see, don't blink KB. He's just behind in chat. I'm really far behind. I'm trying to make sure to read some comments that are pointed towards me, so I'm scrolling down really slow. Okay, so I was in a chat the night that you got doxxed, and I was supporting you because I knew everybody was going to be friendly and act like nothing happened. Well, that exactly did happen. So I'm not going to say who they are. There's a lot of returning people. George Lucas wasn't one of them, but there was a few, and like it's so strange how the night after I got doxxed, like everybody came to my chat talking shit. I mean, it seemed like the majority here, but they can't tell me why. They can't tell me why it was justified. I'm just going to assume that it happened and I got trolled, and I take it. There's probably no reason behind it. So I accept that. I think Risky just likes to stir the pot. Yep. Yeah, he does. Oh, you've been I'm sorry. Here. I apologize. I'm sorry. I just got back home. I didn't have any of this prepared. There we go. Enjoy. Oh, did I mention, despite RG claiming how much he hates me, do you know that he was sending like $50 bombs on Cash App? I know that like RG would often go live and call me a faggot. But leading up, like exactly right before I got doxxed, by the way, I was getting donations from him when I would stream. Like I'm getting like $50 donations or 20 50s from him. And then literally like a week later after I get doxxed, it's like, well, fuck that guy. Well, hey, like you gave me money and you paid for my pizza. So like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm such a bad guy, but you sent me money on numerous occasions donating, saying how much you like my content. You really did enjoy it. But now it's fuck this guy. You gave me money. You gave me money leading up a week to the docs. So what changed in that week, Archie? Here's the link for you. Nobody's allowed. Okay, that sounds really pathetic. Nobody's allowed up but Katie. I think William or other people, but that's really about it. So I think this link's for Katie. Hey, who's BSR? Oh. Okay, we have somebody backstage called BSR Stan. Is this the real Katie? I gotta make sure. Hey, hello. Oh,
hello. Oh my God, that only took an eternity.
Look,
Some things don't change. You were late.
Yeah.
You're behind in the comments. I'm like,
Yep.
I don't even think this guy sees me. How are you?
I'm doing great, Katie. I've been getting so many messages, and they're saying that I was groomed by you.
Yeah. I've been called many of things. Okay, many things, but never in my life have I ever been called a pedophile. And honestly, I did not know your age. And people are like I call her Psycho UK.
Yeah.
She's sitting up there like Katie had to know his age. Katie knew. I knew. I was there. I knew. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, that is such a serious allegation. And for her to just say that with such conviction, and she's wrong. Like, bitch, this is why we stay in school. This is why we stay in school, so we can do our math.
Well, look, I mean, she's from the UK. I think that's all you have to know. But also, she was live for 4 hours talking about you being this pedophile, being around a minor. She even got her information wrong. You know that they had my date of birth in the description. They have my docs in the description. They couldn't even get that right. They don't even do their research. All of a sudden, Katie's a pedophile. Hey, so here's the quote-unquote minor on panel with Katie. We're saying the date's inaccurate. I'm saying she never groomed me. So what is there to go based off on now about you? You know?
But you know what's funny? They all have this like insane hate for me that they're going to keep calling me that. And it like doesn't even matter. I feel like they're trying to distract from the fact that like, I went to the law about this, and I'm not going to stop. Hold
on. So I think we have people trying to pour bomb the stream down. William, look, if that's you, can you send me a message on Discord, and then I will let you up? Because just like last time when I had Marks and Cinemas on my stream, they pour bombed it down, but they didn't realize I archived it. And he's gone. There you go. See, he's trying to pour bomb back here.
Hey, remember when I went live for the first time? Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well,
do you remember that?
I do.
I had never seen
take responsibility. Take responsibility.
What?
I seen it. I remember the first time you went live.
Yes.
You were attacked off the rip. Your chat room was full of bullshit.
I had never seen so many wieners in my life because I didn't know. I was like letting people up that were already porn bombing me in the basement, and I was letting them up. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Just a mess.
Yeah, it was your first stream, but you were really good at it.
I was not. And y'all were, and you. I remember getting really pissed at you because I dropped you a link and you sent the link to everybody.
I did. I do remember. I don't think you posted it privately to me. I think it was in your.
Yes, I did.
No way. Hold on.
Yes, I did. I did. Okay. I specifically remember this.
Okay.
Because then I saw you go, should I do this? Should I do it? And you're like, Katie's about to lose her mind. And you fucking posted the StreamYard link and all hell broke loose.
People really wanted to talk to you. So.
Yeah, no, they wanted to. No, they did not. They just wanted me to see a bunch of wieners and weirdo shit. But
well, I apologize. I apologize. You know what's funny, Katie? That's a lot of things that people won't do around here. I'm going to apologize for that. I do remember actually posting the link within my server at the time. That a bunch of Jimmy people came up. You mentioned how like you never seen so many wieners in your life.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm going to take responsibility for that.
Thank you, God. Yeah. I mean, I already blame you. So
but, you already blame me.
Yeah.
I take it.
My first.
Okay, Katie's first stream was glorious. It was
so bad.
You were a chatter at first too, right? So like I remember
I was
your link to your stream in my
huh? Yeah, I was a subscriber, and then I decided to go live for the first time like 2 years ago, I think 2.5 years ago. And it is such a different ball game when you are a content creator. It is, I mean, non-tent. I don't create content. I'm just a mess. I'm a mess over on my channel. But like
I'd say you're way more entertaining than anybody else. Definitely more than this Kelly Check, who speaks very slow, doesn't provide receipts to anything, just lies about you being a pedophile.
Yeah. I just it's dangerous when you're lied on like that. Being the pedophile, like abuser, predator, all those words are thrown around. So they're so normalized.
Why were you being called So why were you being
Because
told
I was
this?
grooming you allegedly. I'm a predator because that.
Wow.
And
So
they're so mad. They're trying to find something to come after me about. And ever since I am trying to serve the restraining order, they're trying to distract because then the bill thing happened, right?
Mhm.
And William spoke on that and said it was horrible. And then they suddenly thought that like it was me and William versus them or something. I don't know, but it turned into they want to get all the heat off of them. So they started to go after William. And like no one wants to address like what happened currently. No one wants to talk about Bill. No one wants to talk about,
It's all about you, right? It's all about you. It's all about
it's all about me,
William.
but it's lies. It's lies.
Because they can't find anything on you. So
there's nothing to find.
Right, so there's something to find. So they justify going after your family. You mentioned how like it was pretty traumatic, like constantly having your family.
They doxed my family. They doxed my grandparents again today. They don't care. Like
yeah, so like so.
And they want it. They want to. They doxed my fucking family again. They're old ass people. Like, and they're like wanting people to go send door knocks and stuff. Like for what? For what?
Well, they claimed at first. So the first time you got attacked, it was because you wanted to be the next Music Biz Marty. I've never gotten that impression from you ever. Nobody has.
How could anyone be Music Biz Marty ever? Like no one can replace that dude. Plus, like I'm a whole female. Like I'm not into like the blood sport shit like that. If you watch how I like handled Chance, people were more mad that like they thought I was nice to him, which I don't think I was nice to him.
So let's go ahead and flip that on them really quick, because if you remember all those things that people would do and then they would get commended for it, they were ultimately being nice to Chance. Why weren't they attacked for it? But you were. And that doesn't really seem to make any sense why they were able to do stings and they were being nice to the guy. However, with you, it's different. I'm trying to wonder why it's different with you. I do think it's because you were the only person at the time who was getting Cyrix on their panel after Marty passed away. They didn't like that.
Yeah, I think so too.
You and I both know. So it's coming from a guy that's been around for a while. Cyrax is hands down like one of the biggest money makers when it comes to Loghouse after Marty died.
Right.
Somebody wanted to take the reins because it was a guaranteed income. But here's the thing. It's not going to be a guaranteed income if you're not good at what you do. If you're not an entertaining streamer, nobody's going to watch you. In this case, you came around, people were watching you, right? William came around and started watching them. They don't like that. You have to be entertaining.
Yeah.
So there you go. Sorry.
Yeah. They and also they thought that I was grifting off of Chance. And I want to say this. I never like expected to have more than like what 40 people in my chat, like little. And my channel started to grow. And I had like, I don't know, a couple thousand subscribers, and people were like, why don't you monetize? And I still didn't want to. It was just weird to me. And then I changed my mind and I was like, okay, if I can get 4,000 subs, I'm going to monetize. So I got 4,000 subs, right? It was a pure coincidence, that I got my 4,000 subs and then monetized. And that happened to be at the same time Chance was coming around. So that was an issue for them. They thought they were calling me a scammer and shit. And then like, how is that scamming?
Please,
people liked my content. Like, I'm sorry that I did a better job. I mean, it's true. I could keep Chance on my panel longer than anyone except Marty. I could keep him engaged with William to like just have William dunk on him and freak out longer than anyone but Marty could. Like I did. And the people watched me and I got paid for it. I have never asked anyone for money.
And that's your prerogative and that's your right to do so. I don't think anybody who streams is going to stream to 100 people, a little more than that. That's your content. People are asking to donate to you. Then you're going to upload a link where people can donate to you. I'm not sure if it's because enough people weren't donating to them, but you're good at what you do. And you weren't grifting. You weren't telling people to donate. like literally
never.
It's on their own accord.
It's never been about the money for me ever. That's why, I mean, if it were about the money, I could have monetized 2 months into me getting my channel. Yeah. It was never about that. But it was about that for them.
Marks is literally a self-made grifter. After he went after you, went after other people for making money off of their content, this guy went live and there's a stream on Kiwi Farms and it's literally him saying, thanking people for all the donations and that he's not entirely against grifting and he would have considered himself to be a grifter. I'm not concerned about grifting. This is my content. People are coming to watch me. People are coming to watch you. If you're not entertaining, you're fucked. By the way, look, I really don't care. Look, Cash App. Am I grifting? No, because it's my content. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here.
Right. I agree with that.
Huge. Let me go and add this though, Katie, really quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
Let me just say this. When Marty would stream Stratego,
people would be up in that bitch watching.
People be up in that bitch watching. But more people have he's made more money off of Stratego streams than Mark's anybody else that has attacked the sector has made on all their streams combined.
I'm pretty sure Marty would forget he was live and would still make money just with his live stream running, and he wasn't even there. People loved him, people, and it's nobody is, making anybody give anyone else money. And it's unfortunate because it takes just a handful of really shitty, mean, evil people to just ruin a lot of other people's shit going on. Like, there was absolutely no reason for that shit to happen to me. Absolutely no reason for them to go after my family, go after my friends in real life, with children and stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. And they're still doing it. And that now they want to make me out to be a pedophile. Like, what the fuck? Me? Come on now. So, bully free at Discovery.
Yeah. God forbid if you're a streamer and you're streaming to hundreds of people. I'm not sure. Katie, what was the most viewers you've ever had on a single live stream, if you can remember? I
had 1,000 because of Chance.
So there you go. So you have over 1,000 people watching, maybe a little under, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you not want to be compensated if thousands of people are enjoying your content?
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. Because that's your right. That's your right. It's not grifting. I think they personally just want the money for themselves.
Yeah.
And that's all.
Well, then they extorted me. Did you hear about that?
Can you go over that story? Because I haven't understood that, actually.
Okay. So, after that whole thing, I was trying to get them to stop because my family was getting door knocks just day in and out, day and night. Threatening phone calls and stuff. Like, my mods were getting doxxed. Everyone, I was getting doxxed. It was horrible. And I'm trying to get it to stop. And we come up, and this was when Callie was helping me, but she really wasn't helping me. We think that was an entire setup in and of itself. But either way, he made it where I had to give half of the money I made from Cyrax and donate it to charity. And yes, and it was supposed to stop. And then the harassment on everybody would stop. And I showed the screenshot the other day. Callie came back and said, well, to prove you're not a scammer, and so that said person can see you in a different light, you can donate $1,000 or $500 or all the money you made off Cyrax. And they were saying that is a normal thing to do.
No.
When you use Cyrax or anybody as your content, that you have to donate. And I was so against that, but I wanted everybody, we're a bunch of females over here, this is not our content. Chance was he was super extreme for my area of YouTube. We're all these are soccer moms and shit, we come online, we talk a little shit, we laugh at a couple people, and then we leave and move on, but I basically I paid $500 to the charity of Marx's choice, which was a dog charity, and it was supposed to stop, and it didn't.
So
what if I didn't have that money? Like, I'm blessed to have been able to
what if
pay
you
that.
didn't? That's respectfully, that's money that you earn. You don't have to prove to anybody where that money goes. People donate because they want to support you and they want to, possibly keep you around to create more content. You're not entitled to show where that money goes, where you spend it. I think them coming around trying to extort $500 out of you, which you did donate, right? You donated, and they said it was supposed to stop.
I donated it, yes, but I was forced to. I donate money. It's on auto pay out of my bank account every month to the Humane Society. Like, I definitely, I'm not a greedy person. It was the point of being forced to do something. It was a control thing.
It was
for me, and it was. I was scared.
Horses. I know that you take care of horses, like they don't know, and yet they're trying to extort $500 out of you because they think you're going to use that money for ill will. You have horses to take care of. They really think like you're spending all that money on yourself. That's ridiculous.
Those things aren't cheap. I mean,
they're not cheap.
We got bills to pay. What if and that's the thing that's so crazy. Like, what if I didn't have that money? What were they going to do? Because I was on quote unquote phase 2 of the attacks. Like, what was phase 3 going to be if I couldn't pay that?
They have phases. Okay, wow. Okay, so there are phases to their attack plan on some woman.
Yes, phase 1 was them jumping me on panel, making me delete my channel. Then since I wouldn't terminate my channel, like, do you guys remember this? Anybody? William was on the panel with me. Yeah, they said that since I offended them, I went up there to like apologize for offending them, and it turned into this like everybody jumped me, and I didn't know what to do. They told me that in order to be like forgiven or whatever, I had to delete my channel.
Oh my God!
I said no, I'm not going to delete my channel. Like, I've worked hard on that channel. Why would I delete it? And then they said, well, phase 1 is going to begin. So they doxed my mods. And then, I mean, I have receipts like in evidence for this shit. Like, he posted like, look, another one of your mods gets doxed. You better delete your channel now or else it's not going to stop.
The thing is,
and then they ramped it up to phase 2, which was them having people come to my house, come to my family's house, my friends docs, and then I didn't know what phase 3 was going to be, but I coughed up that $500 and I thought it was going to stop, and it didn't.
So they don't keep their word. So they attack an innocent woman.
They still don't to this day. They don't.
What's stopping with you? So so they're attacking an innocent woman, extorting money out of her. Yeah, sure. Like, you're making her donate to a charity. Like, what if she couldn't afford to lose that $500?
Yeah, it's not about where it's going. It's not about that. It was about being forced to do it. And I didn't even it was about being forced to do something so that it's like I paid for my freedom. You know how he was saying, you're free, Bill, you're free now, you're free.
We should grant Bill his freedom and let him go.
Yes, I was paying for my freedom and my mod's freedom. Like, for real. I was terrified, dude.
It's not funny. Actually, Katie, I want to play this 10-second clip, and this Mark's calling your community of women spineless.
Okay.
So I'm going to play that really quick so people get the idea of what this guy's like.
Okay.
Your community is very weird. Some of them are spineless. Spineless as fuck. Like, I go in there and they're like, well, why are you doing this? Well, stop me. The fuck? Stand up for yourself. You think that I'm hiding or I removed my content because I'm afraid. No, you fucking faggots. I removed my content because you were mass flagging me.
I just want to blow my brains out when I listen to this guy. He's 40. How is he 42? You're 42 goddamn years old, bro. What are you doing? What do you do for work? What gives you so much time the stream for 8 hours every single day, grifting your donations by your definition. Seriously. You're calling a
That makes
community
me
of
like
women
so sad. Like
spineless.
why would we? So he says, what he said doesn't make any sense. Why would we have to fight? Why is he bringing guns to like a soccer game with a bunch of moms, right? Why? I don't get it. Why would we have to fight back? What would we fight for? Why would he even come over here trying to do anything besides harass and scare people? Like, this kind of shit is scary to me. Yeah. I don't like, because I didn't do anything to this motherfucker. I did, and calling us spineless. What do we need spines for? We're just over here not bothering anybody, right? And then they want to make up all this shit that I'm like a pedo and stuff to make it, I guess, justifiable for me to be gone after. Fuck that shit. Like, just stop. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. Leave my family alone.
He found power in harassing a chat room full of innocent women, because your audience is primarily women, right? It's
women, yeah. And they're like women. Harmless. They don't do anything. We just talk a little shit and laugh. It's like, why? You would think, because they go around with this, they like to say what? They go after predators and pedos, and they go after, like, why don't you go match someone that'll match your energy? Why are you going after me? Go after somebody that's actually a problem.
He has a small penis and he has tits.
Yeah,
so maybe he just wanted to be a part of the club. Maybe he wanted to be a part of that audience with women because he has a pair of tits.
Callie's little friend is now totally part of this drama community, which is weird. Like, what happened? He's like, I don't know. I want it to stop. I have bit my tongue for like 7 months. For real. Like, I haven't been able, like, I didn't talk about Chance at all because I was terrified. Like, and they still would come around and like dox my best friends in chats and like threaten so much evidence of this shit, And it's
they thought
like
you and your audience
fear.
Were targets.
Yeah, but it like the fear of that and seeing my like family, it just like, imagine 80-year-olds getting door knocks and you just have to like watch it happen and you have no fucking control. Like, I had no control. This was shitty. This was so shitty. And they loved it. They love like hurting people. And
based off of greed, now they're attacking the elderly parents of yours because they can't even give a straight reason as to why they talk about.
They have no reason. Yeah.
Wings, or it's just so retarded. And here's Mark's going on about your community saying how they're all spineless. It's full of women. Also,
right? Like, we're not here to be.
You're not here to fight men on the internet,
right?
Also, he's like, well, stop me.
Like, what do you mean stop you? Like, we don't know you, bitch. Like, we don't know who you are.
Where are you at? Right, Katie, this guy's talked about, he's been telling people to panel up. Where are you? Where are you at? Why do you have 2 pedophiles in your family that you're taking pictures with?
Why aren't they going after him and his pedo shit or whatever? Why aren't they doing that?
Why aren't they such a failure of life? Have you seen the shithole that this guy lives in? He lives in a complete shithole.
Yes, I saw that.
42 years old, probably doesn't have a job, attacking random women on the internet who don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. Your audience doesn't deserve it. Right. And you're calling them spineless. What the fuck would your wife think? Not only are you divorced, you've been evicted from properties over 4 times. You're a broke
And didn't
bum.
he get like charges for harassing on phone calls when
harassing
he was like
over the phone? He's a
40?
child. Yeah, he's a child. So back in 2013, so he was like in his 30 or whatever.
You're in his 30s.
You're a child.
Like, what the hell?
Who the fuck gets a charge? Who the fuck gets a charge for harassment over the phone?
I don't know. It must have been pretty bad.
Ever heard of Star 67, retard?
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Even I know about that.
Even you know about that. Yeah, so it's like, what are you doing?
Even I know about that one. But
No one around the public is
yeah,
wrong. Yeah.
it's, you know what is interesting? Well, it's not interesting. I just love how I never left, right? I never left. I didn't want to, I didn't want to look like I was in so much fear. So I would still go live and stream, and I bit my tongue, and like it was, you know, watching people, like I'd be live sitting at my family's house and like watch person after person after person come ring the doorbell. I mean, they thought it was funny. I put a sign out, and I guess that's like them, like they love that shit because it's a sign of showing weakness. How is that? Like, yeah, they're weak. They're in their mid 80s and they were scared. And like, it's just, imagine it being your family. What the fuck?
Well, besides Wings of Redemption, they don't give this kind of A-logging to actual pedophiles on the internet. In this case, it's only going towards a woman and her primarily female audience. I think that actually tells a lot. Why aren't we going after actual pedophiles here? I mean, why are we attacking Katie? That's strange.
Yeah. I mean, the punching down, and also
hold on. Sorry. So cinemas would talk the most shit about people being A-logged, people being sent to other people's houses. And if somebody put a sign on their door, he would consider it to be a victory for the community.
Right. Right.
Did you know what he did, Katie?
Yes, he's the one. Yes, there was a picture. That motherfucker put a sign on his door, okay? With that shitty ass handwriting and stuff. Bitch,
yeah,
how does it feel?
Like you literally have right. It's like how does it feel? You would mock people for putting signs on their doors because you're relentlessly sending people over there who don't deserve to be sent over there.
Yeah.
And you're laughing about it.
Mm-hmm.
You're 25. You're 25. You've judged other people for living with their parents. You're 25 years old. What the fuck do you do for a career? Also, you're having your mom and you're having your brother answer the door for you. You made your bed, lie in it, answer the door.
That's unreal. I wish the fuck I would have my sister go answer the door when I've caused all kinds of YouTube fuckery. You know, like get the fuck up and go answer the door. Like it was all fun and games giving door knocks, but it doesn't seem like people like them happening to them, you know? But it is, I feel like people that are, it's all fun and games until they figure out who you are. They thought they were untouchable. And it doesn't feel good when you're doxxed. It doesn't feel good when your family's fucked with. It doesn't feel good when you see like your mom or your dad or your brothers, sisters. Like it doesn't feel good when people are showing all that shit around, or like your house or your backyard or your license plates and shit like that. It doesn't feel good. It sucks. It's scary. I'm a single female, okay? I don't bother anybody. It's like, what? These people, they're not anonymous anymore. And where are they? Where are they at?
Look at how they handle it. Yeah, like where are they at?
Where are they at? I didn't run away. Why? I didn't run away. I stayed online. But I'm telling you, I would be in tears watching these people come to, like, I'd be sitting in the living room of their house, watching them come to the gate and ring, and they'd be on the phone with these people, and they're like shaking at the gate, like, because the person on the phone they're talking to is like, the person on the phone they're talking to, whoever it was like, no, like shake the gate, or just unlock the gate from the inside, it'll open, like shit like that. That's the fuck, like, that's scary. And not to mention, like, you saw what happened with whoever went to that man's house and they got in an altercation. He got his face busted open. I mean, what if they did that to me or my family?
That could happen to anybody.
That's so scary.
Trappers anywhere.
They come over. There were people that drove from like hours away to get stuff. You know, they were pissed.
and they were pissed, and you didn't know whether or not they were actually going to attack you. I feel like that's something that's bound to happen. Somebody can actually get killed over what's happening with you. You could even potentially get killed because somebody drives out 2 hours to your place to go pick up something that's not there. It's crazy.
So clams, yes. And how did I feel about that? How did I feel about that? That's old ass news. I've never been quiet about how I feel about that shit. I took William's wrench today because I just can't do, after I saw that Rumble stuff, like I'm not, it's shitty. I'm in a weird position, and like, it's just
you shouldn't
shitty.
have to deal with that, but I think what happens is, like, when you're a streamer, Katie, I think you have to just ultimately accept the fact that not everybody's going to like you.
Right. I've accepted that.
Yeah.
Trust me, Tyler. Okay. Like, trust me, I have surrendered and accepted that. Okay.
But we're going to keep showing up. And ultimately, it's like, it is what it is. Like, I would take shit talkers in chat any day. But that's just what you have to deal with if you are a streamer. I'm not saying what Marks did to you, what Cinemas did to you is right. There's something that could have possibly justified that. So
yeah, I can take all the shit talking. I can take all that. I really can. I welcome you talking shit about me, because I can talk shit back. It's the internet, right? It's not supposed to be that deep and serious, but it's a whole different thing when you're going into people's real lives. They want to say that I like doxed people and went real life. I went real life because I was trying to get that guy's information to go to the law. And then they would their other excuses. Well, we waited.
So they're saying that they should harass you. So they're saying that they have every right to harass you, but only when you've had enough and you want to file a police report. That's not right.
Yes,
make it make
that's
sense.
not right. It's like, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. And they want to say, well, you waited so long, blah, blah, blah. You said you were going to go to the police before, blah, blah, blah. I was scared. I don't think people understand. I was scared as fuck. Okay. I was scared, and it would come in waves. So like, after I paid the $500, they stopped for like 2 months, and then it started happening again. And then it would quiet down a little bit, and then they would come back around. And granted, like, I always stayed in my lane. Like, I quit going to chats and channels that I would go to all the time because they would be in there. Like, and like, that guy's not over there because he likes people. Like, this is not his cup of tea. He's from y'all over there, but he'd be over there just to like intimidate, dox me, harass me. There's so much.
Yeah. Degenerate lost art. Archive never forgets. You don't want love, you want soldiers. You don't throw fists, you throw coordinates. Send them in to crash out for your accolades. You whisper ride for me, they mobilize. Whole time you scrolling for a highlight. You ain't loyal, you're strategic. Drama's your brand, chaos your allegiance. Say protect me, but won't protect truth. Every war you start ain't got no roots. You feed egos like protein shakes. Gas up pride to the pavement breaks. Handle that for me, that's your line. While you screenshot angles for cloud online. You don't care who catches a case, long as your name stays center stage. You don't bleed, you don't swing, you just grind yourself off everything. You want war for your ego, bodies down for your free show. Send them crashing for applause. Then ghosts when they take the loss. No loyalty, just leverage. Turn love into a weapon. When it blows up in their face, you vanish without a trace. You recruit by emotion, not by fact.
fact, not fact. Sell a fantasy, then step back. Call it queen energy. Nah, that's fraud. That's fraud. Real power don't need a fine squad. You'll sacrifice anybody breathing, breathing for a trending topic this evening. Concerns get laughed at, brushed aside, till somebody's freedom's on the line. You don't build, you incite. You turn private issues into public fights. You play helpless when it's convenient. They switch roles when it's expedient. Every bridge you burn, you blame the spark. Every riot you start, you call it art. But real ones, beat the pattern fast. You rotate, protectors like hourglass sand. Right. You want war for your ego. Front row seats to the free show. Men crash out, you collect views and act confused when it's on the news. No oath, no spine, just borrow muscle every time. When the smoke clears and the noise drops, you alone at the top of a fake ass crop. Yeah, you don't love warriors, you love what they do for you. You don't want peace, cause peace ain't clickable when they fall. You rewrite the script, say you never asked, like receipts don't exist. Archive don't blink. Yeah, you manufacture enemies for adrenaline. Fuel petty beef like medicine. Whole identity built on tension, no substance, just intervention. You gamble with lies for validation, call it empowerment, it's manipulation. You ain't a leader, you a spark in dry grass, watching men burn while you live stream the blast. And when they wake up and see the scheme, you'll pivot fast to a different team. New defender, same routine, same war drum, same machine. But this ain't that, we cut it clean. No more crash outs for a queen. If you need chaos just to glow, that ain't power, that's high low. You wanted soldiers, you got spectators. You wanted war, now fight it yourself. Degenerate lost though. Archive sale.
Much evidence, like so much evidence of all this shit. I felt like I was in a prison, but I always stayed in my own lane, and I was quiet. But they would come over to my channel over here on this side.
It just seems like it's only because you were a female within the sphere. One thing that also doesn't make sense is that if we remember for years where Marty would pretend to be friends with Cyrex to coach him on the panel, and then that's when hell all breaks loose. And I'm wondering why he didn't get A-log to the extent that you did. That's wrong, right?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. It just seems like they can't really answer that.
Yeah.
They want a $5 baby loan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that didn't happen. So we know that they're not men of their words. Also, Marks, I'm wondering where you're at. You said that you would never hide. You're always welcome back on my panel. That's if you do come back, but you have a lot to answer for. Like, why are you pictured next to your pedophilic uncle? By the way, they want you on the farms. Panel up with the farms, right? That's all you got to do, right? The farms want you, but you're nowhere to be found, right? You talk so much shit about the farms. Where are you at? Where are you? Where are you, man? Where are you at? Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding like a bitch? You made fun of so many people for leaving, yet you're not here. So if you come back, dude, like it's not gonna look good.
I really cannot believe that they're hiding. What would happen? Yeah, I ask myself all the time. Well, yes, yeah, Benny, exactly. Benny is right. I asked myself, what would happen if I couldn't pay that? The same thing that happened when I did pay it. It doesn't matter. They won't stop, which is why I had to go to the police at some point. I thought it was going to stop, but they do that. People say they fuck with you, like they'll stop and then they'll start up again to like fuck with you mentally, And when I thought it had stopped, it started again. And then he posted that one picture of me sitting in a chair with my face, and he was behind me with a gun pointed at my head, and I was like, I can't do this.
That's dude. Like, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. I just don't know how to react to that because I've seen this.
No, it's unreal.
There's a gun. He's like John Wilkes Booth with a gun pointed to the back of your head.
It's horrible. It was, you want to see the picture? Like it's
fuck, man.
You want to see it?
Well, do you have it?
Hell yeah, I have a whole folder. Like, we're going to court, bitch. We're going to court. Okay. Like, I'm not fucking around.
Man, it's like, you know, sometimes you shouldn't be getting in contact with me with misinformation when you're hiding too. I felt the need to make that community post about you because why the fuck do you have the gall to come into my DMs? Not only after embarrassing yourself on my stream drunk, we had that archived. I'm going to link that or re-upload it. He came on my stream drunk and made a fool out of himself and didn't appear again. And then he DM'd me, right? Katie, he DM'd me a day ago. Hey, why are you a minor? Blah, blah. You can't get your fucking facts straight, bitch. Why won't you panel up with the farms, right? Where are you at? Why are you having your mom answer the door for you? Why is your brother answering the door for you?
Mm-hmm.
You put a sign on the door. Where are you at?
Quit doxing me, for fuck's sake.
They're doxing you, talking shit behind the scenes. They were the loudest people in this whole entire community, Katie, right? The loudest people. It has never been so quiet. Keep in mind, chat, look.
Your community is very weird. And a lot of them are spineless.
Very weird.
Spineless as fuck. Like, I go in there and they're like, well, why are you doing this? Well, stop me. The fuck? Stand up for yourself. You think that I'm hiding or I removed my content because I'm afraid.
Marks, if I ever met you in real life, I would smack the fucking shit out of you, bro. Like, we see what you look like. You are a fucking loser, man. Like, you are a fucking loser. Going into each community, attacking a chat room full of women who have done nothing to you for a power trip. You're a bum. And you're on the brink of being evicted again with these door knocks. Who the fuck are you living with, by the way, if you're divorced? Is this some kind of roommate thing being worked out here? Do you even have a job? It's nothing but losers that come around here who have no career of their own, who want to speak the loudest. Seriously. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's go and take this retard off the panel. Anyway.
So that's a picture.
That's totally not unhinged at all. That's totally not unhinged.
That's when I was like, okay,
the right thing.
This is crazy. Like, this is out of control. Out of control. So that was what happened. And like, I don't understand what would make anyone do that. I don't get it.
P.S. Edward Boy is a bitch who should take a hot shot and take the easy way out instead of doxing children on Kiwi farms. What happened to the Cyrex trolls? Y'all lost the plot completely. And then he follows up with a picture of John Wilkes Booth assassinating Abraham Lincoln. I mean, I don't know what could justify this by having Cyrax on your panel. I mean, don't they have people on their side offering gifts and toys to him? So I'm wondering why that would be okay if it does end up happening. Man, wow.
Pretty cool, huh? That shit's scary to me. I don't care who you are. That shit's scary.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, these people are losers. You know, Katie, like, cinemas will go around all the time judging people for living with their parents. He's 25 doing it. He looks like Lord Farquaad, failed rapper, serial doxer, harasses innocent women, sends door knocks. Now that's happening to him. He's been pretty quiet. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say.
It's very weird. And what's funny is I've never left.
You never left, and like
I never left.
Katie.
You didn't see me go silent for weeks.
No, you were still around. You were still around. So it's ironic what's happening now. Only one person from that side has actually done a live stream. The others have been pretty quiet in private Discord servers talking shit. Cinemas, don't reach out to me ever again, bro. Like, you literally made your bed. You've lost all your credibility. Nobody likes you. Your narrative was immediately proven to be false. So unless we can go live and prove I was a minor with Katie on panel, like, just shut your fucking mouth and cut your hair. The Kennel Kickers reunion panel hosted by the farms would be great. I mean, I just think, like, I don't know who's all involved. All I know is Cinemas, Marks, and the 007 who we're talking about here. So anyway, I'm sure I kept you up here long enough, Katie, but
yeah, I'm gonna jump down. It was good talking to you again. For the retards in the back, Tyler was definitely of age when I was up there with him, and Psycho UK can continue being a lying cunt stain. Okay, thanks for having me up, Tyler.
No
All
problem,
right,
Katie. I'll catch you later. All right, bye.
All right.
Wow. Well, there we go. Anyway. Not to mention there's a proof that he struck up well, I don't know anything about that. I can't comment on that. Well, okay. Game over. There we go. Side marks. All right. I don't have much to go based off on. I think we better end it because I'm not going to stream for 5 hours like Kaylee and not provide any receipts. Okay. Guys, thank you for coming around. I really do appreciate it. Let's go and end it with this.